Hey YouTube! The first thing I want to talk to y'all about in order to help your application to get into PA school is community service, volunteering hours. You're going to need a bunch of them. And I mean, let's face it, as PAs, we're helping the community all the time. We're dedicating our services, and so having the heart of a servant, going into the whole application process is really going to help. So I wanted to talk about some different things that I've done myself. Non-medically related first. So ever since I've been in middle school, I've been going on mission trips with my church. My church back home is Palm Valley Lutheran, and I've been so fortunate to go to so many different places with them. I believe next summer that will be my 9th trip with them. I am beyond excited, so I'll just talk a little bit about each one. So in middle school, in 7th and 8th grade, I went to Mission Arlington in Arlington, Texas. Those were both week-long experiences where we were able to help the community of Arlington, Texas, and go there as, servants and be able to help them with just little things. Like I know the first year we went, we were known as the Rock Dogs. And that year we literally loaded up this broken up foundation of a building that they had torn down. Spent all week loading up rocks and putting them into a trailer and then bringing them to the recycle center. So that's definitely character building for sure, especially for a 7th grader. Then the next year, I remember us doing school supplies for the members of the community, and that was really fun. Then in 9th grade, I made my first trip out of the country. I went to Mexico, to Juarez. And there we did vacation Bible school with a little group of kids, and that was really fun. These are all week-long experiences. We also tore up a sewage pipe, and we were removing it in order to replace it for another one. So that was a little bit gross, but also character building. That's really important, in my opinion, at least. And after that, started my absolute favorite ones, and that would be my 4 trips to El Salvador. So I believe it was 10th, 11th grade, and then my freshman year in college and my right before my junior year in college, we went to El Salvador. We've gone to the exact same village each year, so these kids know exactly who we are, and we've done so much for their village. It's in Quesaltepeque, El Salvador. And we have been able to put windows on their church. We've given them kitchen supplies. We've given them seeds for agriculture. We've seen such a huge difference in the kids themselves, which is just so exciting. And I just love going back each and every year we can. Our next trip is supposed to be summer of 2014, and I am beyond excited for that. I just want to be able to say hi to my little kids, William and Dina, and I mean, we just remember all of them because we've gone to the same place each year. I've also been to New Orleans with my church. We went on a national youth gathering there. That was the same year that we went to El Salvador for the first time, I'm pretty sure. Maybe the second year. But that was also really fun. I mean, it was probably 4 years after Katrina hit, and it's just a huge mess everywhere. So we were able to clear up a tennis court for them that still had debris and brush, and it was grown over, and nobody had even gone and helped it since then. So those are my non-medically related mission work experiences. I absolutely love every single one of them, and it's a huge part of my life. Huge. Right, this is my bed. Right above it is my... Can you see it? No. I'll get a better picture of it in a little bit. But that's one of my prized possessions. It's something I got in El Salvador. It's a portrait that was done there, and I will cherish it forever. I love it so much. Everything above my bed is El Salvador related. I'll just try and show you guys. So, there's the first thing, second thing, and third. So, love it, love it, love it. There's a huge place in my heart for El Salvador and just mission work in general. I love it so much. So those are church related. Definitely doesn't have to be church related. You just need to show that you have community service experience. So outside of my church, I've done a lot of stuff as well. The first thing being a big event, which is the largest student-run community service project in the nation. It happens at Texas A&M every year, and we go around in the community in Bryan College Station and just help out anybody who needs help. And it's really incredible just to like go around and see everybody who has the heart of a servant here and just help. You know, there's no complaining whatsoever. We want to do it. We want to give back to our community, and we love it. So I've done that once a year, every year, and we'll continue to do that as long as I'm a student. And then I've also done a thing called Aggies Reaching Out, and what that is a week long trip to the border towns. We went down into Brownsville near the Texas-Mexico border, for those of y'all who don't know. And we went to a middle school and just promoted higher education with all of those students there in the underserved area. It was really an incredible experience because these kids are so smart and they just need a really good role model in order to give them that extra push to get to where they need to go. So I absolutely love that experience. That was another week-long trip. I guess you could consider it a mission trip, but I did it through an organization here at Texas A&M. And then the last and huge thing that I do is with a organization called Carpool on campus. So what Carpool is a free, safe, non-judgmental ride home every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night in the Bryan College Station area. Whether you're a student or not, intoxicated or not, just whatever your situation is, if you need a ride home, we'll get you a ride home. It's something I started my sophomore year, so I got in 2011. And each year I've worked my way up a little bit more in the organization, and it's my favorite thing ever at Texas A&M. So my first year as just a general member, we are required to work 6 nights a semester, so that's not a big deal at all, maybe 2 weekends a month. And we use rental cars, and it's all student run, student led, student organized. We fundraise everything. And it's seriously the favorite thing I've ever done at A&M. I'm wearing my Carpool shirt right now. There's Carpool. So if any of y'all are ever in the UCS area and you need a free, safe, non-judgmental ride home, we will definitely do that for you. So my first year as a general member, I just did my requirements. In my second year, I applied for executive staff, and I made Deputy Director of Finances, which was a huge commitment, but is actually really fun and really incredible, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I actually loved it so much that I applied for a director role, so I am currently the Director of Finance for Carpool. We are a 501c3 organization. I prepared our ledgers for taxes. That was nuts. A whole bunch of work, but it's completely worth it. And overall, I have over 1,000 hours of community service through Carpool itself. I absolutely love community service. It's just a passion of mine, and I feel like in my application alone for PA school, I'm going to have a ridiculous amount of community service in there. But I absolutely love it, and I wouldn't trade it for the world, and I'm going to keep on doing this as long as I possibly can throughout PA school too. I definitely want to be working with the underserved community, which I think is something that you can easily tell through my mission work, and I don't know, I just love it. I love it so much, and I think that, I mean, nothing puts a bigger smile on my face than community service, and I know that's a huge part of the PA school application, so guys, keep that in mind. Wherever you can go to get some community service, definitely try. You have your churches, you have soup kitchens, you have little things that are like in and around your campus that you can help out. You can be a tutor. You can go walk some dogs. Like, just do anything that is helpful. You can help somebody move. There's so many different ways to get community service experience, and it's definitely important for the application, so keep that in mind. But if you have any questions about anything I just talked about, feel free to comment below. I love, love, love community service, and I definitely think that's going to be a strength in my application because of the sheer amount of hours I'm going to have from community service, especially in the underserved communities and areas. I don't know. I love it. So, everybody, good luck with everything you're doing in order to amp up your application for PA school. That's just one thing that I do, or one huge chunk of things that I do, but please ask questions, and I hope you're having a wonderful day, week, month, whatever it is, and I'll see you soon. Bye!